Here we are, hole number 8, guys. Now, if you remember, with the APOC 5 or 6, either or, I put it at plus 2 yards, which is going to translate to plus 8 if I want to mirror that shot. So I'm pretty sure I didn't even touch the spin last time. So with APOC 4, what we're going to do is we're going to just set the target at plus 8 and essentially not touch the spin, and that will give us an equivalent shot. So the reasoning for that is because those clubs carry 240. This carries 234, 6 yards less. So it needs to be 6 more yards into power to be an equivalent shot. So if I started on plus 2 on that last guide, I'll start on plus 8 in this guide. So hopefully that makes sense. Do check out that other video if you want to understand the rationale there. Other than that, we'll just try to get our positioning here. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 7 rings, maybe just a little bit more. Perfect ball. So there it is, towards the top of the fairways. Going to give us a good chance for hole out here, when we can get aggressive towards that front. Much tougher for my opponent to get as aggressive as me. Now what I'm going to do, just to try to keep it consistent, if you saw my last guide, I kind of dipped it into this bunker kind of intentionally. I'll do it again. I'm going to just try to consistently kind of keep it into that sand, so I know that it's going to be in the sand. So if I pull off a tee shot that's perfect here, I'm going to do that just so I can, play it consistent each and every time. And I'll just try to do minor tweaks until I can get dialed in there. But at least if I can keep it kind of down into the sand every time, I can guarantee the same height. As opposed to, if I play around with the edge of that bunker and have to adjust different amount of rings each and every time, I may put myself at different heights on a consistent basis, making it very tough to be consistent. Whereas the way that I'm going to try to play it is I'm going to try to always dip it down low into the bunker, which will ensure that I'm always at the same or very similar heights each and every time. And may have just be just a little bit tricky here. Let's see what I can do here. So I'm thinking keeping my ball guide through the hole, kind of like this, somewhere in the effect. Keep in mind that a 12 wind and a 10.8 are going to have different amounts of ball guide offset as well. Now what I am going to try to do is a very max adjustment here. Up. I forgot to, now I'm going to pull the target up to the max line, which is a couple extra rings. And I mentioned this on the last guide. It's because I'm pulling the target down to lower ground. It's going to cause it to land short. So I need to make up for that. So you can see that I'm just a little bit light on my ball guide offset. Something we can work about, but you can see that the speed, it comes in with a nice pace, and it would give us a good chance once we can get dialed in on that adjustment. So not only when you count the rings, you're going to want to probably pull up maybe an extra ring on top of that to keep it from landing short. But also, you'll have to just master that amount of ball guide offset. So good luck with that hole, guys, and I'll catch you guys on 9.